Moolumbar, New South Wales for the first elimination semi-final of the NRRRL competition. And of course, it's been to you live stream on the YouTube page of the NRRRL via Facebook. 31 points to 12 in the previous game between Moolumbar Mustangs and Kyogle Turkeys. If you just joined us, Moolumbar Mustangs will move on to the following week. As we're now about to get things underway in the A-grade elimination final between Moolumbar Mustangs and Mullumbimby Giants. Let's give you the tale of the tape between the two teams. Firstly, for the Moolumbar A-grade team. At fullback, we have Adam Walker, and the wingers are Jack Bishop and Theo Darpion. And the captain is Caleb Hale, and his centre partner there is Jake Vickery. In the halves, we have Sam O'Day and Wade Kelly. Packing down the scrum, we have Ramy Vanu, Joshua Besgrove is locking the scrum, and we've partnered with Andrew Barnes. Johnny Van der Schuur and Keelan Biltoff are the second halves and second rows, and the lock in the scrum is Wade Riley. On the interchange bench, we have Hadrian Dominique, Dylan Nash, Travis Barry, and Zach Mitchell. And the coach is Nathan Jordan. Kev, what do you need to know about the Mullumbimby Giants team?
Yeah, for the Mullumbimby Giants, we have at number 1, Matthew Ashton. Number 2, Dylan Estridge. Number 3 is Malcolm McGrady. Number 4 is Michael Thomas. 5 is Sam Batson. 6 is Matt McCullough. 7, Roy Bell. Number 8 is Joshua Castellano. 9, Dennis Smith. 10, Kurt McDonald. 11, Billy Hedditch. 12 is Dwayne Mosley. 13, Jacob Francisco. Number 14 is Jack Ingham. 15, Thomas Gibson. 16 is Travis Watkins. And 17 is Billy Amy Tobisawa. Yeah. Some of those numbers are going to be changed. I've just been informed by the Giants, the Mullumbimby Giants. Now, this is a great game on this afternoon. We've got 4 versus 5. And as I was just saying to Dwayne earlier, it was only 2 years ago in top grade, and Mullumbimby, they were leading the competition halfway through this year, so this will be a big game this afternoon.
And And as I've just been informed, there will be a minute's silence here just before commencement of play. It is for Cherie Lewis. She is the wife of the manager and also a long-time sponsor of the Mustangs.
Players just not far off making their way out onto the ground. They are going to have a minute's silence. Referees and officials are nowhere to be seen. So they're not playing at all, eh?
And as you can see, the Moolumbar Mustangs, a great team coming onto the field. They got here by finishing 4th in the competition with a 13-5 record, with a 253 points differential, finishing with 26 points. Their top try scorer being Jack Bishop with 24 points. Also the leading try scorer of the competition. As we now pause now for a minute silence. So we're about to get things underway here between Moolumbar Mustangs and the Mullumbimby Giants. Moolumbar's last start was actually via a forfeit, but their last competitive game, they won 44-14 versus Evans Head. They won 5 straight. Their last loss was against Tweed Coast at 26-8. They went on 7 straight wins in the mid-season, and also their last 3 out of 8 have been on the road. So this welcome homecoming of having a home final right before the end of the final series. For Mullumbimby, after a strong start to the season, they have actually finished 5th with 11-5-2 record, with an 18 points differential, 24. They were undefeated in their first 6 games until a heavy defeat to Ballina put end to that momentum. During the season, these 2 teams play for the Grant Court Cup, which, if you're most would be familiar, but if not familiar, Grant Cook, of course, was the prodigal son of both Mullumbimby at a junior level and Moolumbar at a senior level. who tragically passed away a couple of years ago during a final right here at this ground. Both teams will be looking to play for his honour here in the finals. Mullumbimby here to kick it from right to left as we get underway in the first elimination semi-final. Mooloolaba to have first run. And nice tackle there by Billy Headitch. Well brought down there. Kev, as you mentioned to me off camera, you believe that even though the inconsistent form of Mullumbimby coming to this, you really think that they're big shots to come in from 5th place into the finals? In the two previous fixtures in the start of the season, for the Grand Cook Cup, in round 3, it was a win to Mullumbimby, a close win of 22-10. Though on Mullumbimby's track in round 14, it was a 24-18 defeat. This will also act as a decider. Mullumbimby, they're getting wide. He got Jersey Sling back on 10 metres out from his own line. Away it goes now, up the centre of field. He's going to be met there by Van der Schuur. Refereeing this fixture, Troy Martin draws the assignments. And he's assisted there by Richard Fleming and Adam Cooper on the sidelines. Nice sparring bomb, beats Adam Walker for pace. Though he has it now in possession, he gets it up to the 25-metre line. He's going to be brought down there by, I think that was Reef Carver. Mullumbimby now will have this one early. Can they get first points? It's going to be Joshua Castellano. 25 metres out from their own line. Where it goes to, I think, Scott Hogan. Passed out to McGrady in the corner. First points Beckett for Mullum. I think he's bounced it. And they're going to get a penalty. That was bounced, but Mullumbimby will have another go at it. Called for a spear tackle. Way it goes now to Watkins. Headitch goes himself. He's going to be dispersed there for second phase of play. It's going to be played there by Dylan Smith. And nice little solid run by Lindsay Beckett. Mullumbimby set on the right side deep. I can see there Watkins. Headitch with Roy Bell, chipped, and it's going to be called. I think that's going to be called a line drop out. Mullumbimby will have it back.
Yeah, unlucky. I thought Roy Bell was about to score his own try there after his kick, but they must have grounded it and moved back to the line drop out. But as we can see, Mullumbimby, they'll be right in this game this afternoon. He's a skillful halfback, Roy Bell.
This will be a third chance of getting first points from Mullum. This is going to be taken there by Lindsay Beckett. Brings it up to the centre of field. 25 metres out. Well tackled there by Joseph Basgrove. For me, I'm a player to watch, Kev. I called his games during the under-23s competition. He scored a hat-trick against the Greater Northern Tigers in Lismore. By far, probably, as long as Michael Dwayne from Ballina, probably one of the standouts for the under-23s championship winning team. And he also is one of 5 players going to be involved, well, one of 3 players involved in the final series that's going to be having a country jersey into Papua New Guinea in October.
Oh, really? They're going to Papua New Guinea?
So I believe, yeah. Yeah, Joseph Basgrove, he had. And so that's going to be an early penalty now for Mullumbimby, and they're going to take the 2 early.
So we might be in for a low-scoring match this afternoon. Who's the goal kicker? Looks like Roy Bell. Roy Bell's got the tee. Yep, number 7 for the Mullumbimby Giants.
It is indeed Roy Bell. He's an ex-Northern United, Evans Head and Casino player, I believe. Sorry, correction. He's just an ex-casino player. He's actually scored 2 tries versus Northern United and Evans Head. That's where the confusion come in. Ex-casino player.
Well, it's easy to get confused with the casino. I bet you were talking about he used to like the craps table.
I mean, he scored 2 tries, both against Northern United and Evans Head. As Roy Bell lines up to take it. First points beckon for Mullumbimby. And there it is, 2-0 Mullumbimby over Moolumbar in the first semi-final of the A grade in the NRRRL final series.
Well, we get to see a goal kick missed this afternoon. It seems that he just put them over from that was right in front, I know, but he did hit it nicely. He looks like he's got a good kicking boot on him.
Trust you're enjoying the coverage here wherever you may be watching on YouTube, the NRRRL YouTube page. Great initiative now. We finally can bring these games to you. So whether you're being interstate, overseas, if you can't get to the games, you can still support your team, your loved ones, or your partners, wherever you may be. This is Billy Hedich. Dispersed there, 30 metres out. Nice tackle there by Johnny Vandershoe. Well assisted there by Andrew Barnes. Nice run, seeps into the, can't quite get the number, but it's well taken there by Jake Vickery. And penalty for Mullum. Bit of a frustrating start so far for Moolumbar so far, Kev.
Yeah, they're defending well, but they're just giving away penalties. It's another 40 metres out and on the attack, Mullumbimby.
Roy Bell now takes this one. And they're gonna have it 45 metres out. Nice solid run there from Watkins. This is Smith. Away goes to Bell. Head it. Oh, no, sorry, that's not head. 30 metres out. That's Castellano. This is Hedich. Hard run by Hedich. And that's a penalty. I think that was that was from Remy Vanu. He went in there, I think, with an elbow there, Kev.
Yeah, it was definitely an elbow. They're not going to take the 2 on this occasion, I think. Oh, they are taking the 2. There you go.
No. Hedich again. On good authority, Kev. He's got a bit of a following here today, Billy Hedich. And that's like all players from Mullumbimby. And that's a nice run there by Watkin. They're set up for either side here. I think they're going to go left. Nice little dummy run. Spol's over. And Mullumbimby over. First try to Mullum.
Great work from Dennis Smith out of the dummy half and the inside ball.
And they're going to hang on. I think they're going to want to check this one with the... I think Troy Martin's going to want to check with one of his assistants. There's no doubt it was grounded. I think it was more if there was a shepherd or interference. But anyway, he's going to check with one of his assistants.
The player who tried to tackle him is still down. Who was the fellow that ran through? Who scored that? If it is a try.
I think he's going to bring it back for penalty. I think there was a shepherd. Actually, no. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he didn't point to the spot. Did you see him point to the spot? Joshua Castellano was the try scorer there. So it'll be 6-0. Mullumbimby over Moolumbar. Kick to come. 39 minutes in. Sorry, 9 minutes into the game.
He ran a great angle then. Castellano coming back in. It was really hard to come back. Hard to tackle when people coming in at a different angle at speed. Good ball from the hooker. Mullumbimby first try on the board. Already got a penalty up their sleeve. Glad they didn't take the 2.
Well, so far so good with your prediction, Kev. Of course, we've seen it last year in the NRL. The Cowboys lost their last game against the Broncos. I was at that game up in Townsville, but they, of course, we all know what happened. They went on a bit of a run from 8th place. They were only got to 8th place on the last game. of the finals, and they got to the grand final. So it's a new competition, and I think the boys at Mullumbimby are catching on with it because they are now going, with this kick, will be 8-0 in front over Moolumbar.
Yeah, it's true. I was actually thinking about that Cowboys run just this morning, and you're always dangerous to be live. And the winner of this game, the top three teams will have in the back of their mind, but we'll see how he goes with this kick.
As Roy Bear takes the kick. And it goes over, 8 points to nil. Mullumbimby Giants over Moolumbar Mustangs in the first semi-final. Of course, the winner will progress to the runner-up of Ballina tomorrow, the grand final rematch. With either the runner-up to host the match day next Saturday. It's season 2018 over for today's runners-up. As Moolumbar now have the restart. Joshua Castellano. That was his third try for the season. He's played 16 games thus far for Mullumbimby.
Yeah, Tweed Coast Raiders getting the minor premiership in this competition. Ballina and Coogin tomorrow. Ballina are the premiers. And Coogin have lost the last two grand finals.
And when you look at the ladder, you see there's a bit of a gap. And as we say that, there's a penalty, another penalty being called for it. This is frustrating play from Moolumbar thus far. They seem to be giving away too much opportunity for Mullums early into this game, Kev.
Yeah, well, when you're down 5-0 on the penalty count, it's not a good start. They don't deserve to be in front on the scoreboard either. But Roy Bell very much to the 30-metre here. Another opportunity to have a crack at Mullumbimby.
As I was just mentioning before, like the obvious standouts of Ballina and Tweed Coast. Ballina having a points differential with over half a ton, 550 or something. But, of course, this is a new competition. So, as I just said about 3-4 minutes ago, Mullumbimby know that. And, of course, I remember Byron Bay coming from 4th place, lost heavily, and then went on to the grand final. Then this is going to be a nice solid run. Can they get a second try? They do! And that is Dylan Estrich. No. I think he just had a foot in the touch, Kev.
Number 2, yeah. He ran close, Estrich. But foot in the touch.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, Byron Bay, they came from not 5th place, but 4th place. They went on a bit of a run and got into the grand final. Didn't win it against Ballina, but it's a whole new... So all stats and numbers don't come into it at all come these few weeks in the finals. It all matters here. Though Moolumbar want to get on with it now, though. Maybe this is their chance, Kev.
Tweed Coast Raiders only lost one game this year, and that was Ballina who got them. It was only by 2 points, 12 points to 10, but it was a close game.
Penalty Moolumbar. This could be redemption now for Moolumbar to get back into this game. If you just joined us, 8-0 Mullumbimby over Moolumbar. And I think the ground clock here that's been stuck on for 30 minutes for a while, Kev.
Okay, well, yeah.
Here we go. Now the clock. No.
Yeah, I think he's just going out and have a look at it now. But anyway, it is 8-0. Mullumbimby have the lead.
Away it goes now. This is Remy Vanu. 35 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. Where it goes now to Vonnie Venishaw. Forward pass. Not what Moolumbar neither.
Forward pass. Just had a penalty and a bit of luck come their way, and then they flick it out the back for a forward pass.
And what Moolumbar need is, Kev, is just to... Like, they've been in this position before. They are the premiers of 2016. The finals is not new to them. Whilst on Mullumbimby's side, this is the first time they've featured in finals for a number of years. So Moolumbar, they'll know just to calm things down a bit. There's still more than plenty of time to get back in this game. But they need to just complete their sets of 6 and the rest will follow. As now Mullumbimby now play it with 25 metres away from their own line. Gets it up to the 30. Nice little hard tackle there by Remy Vanu. And he want to get off there, or Torrey Martin's going to call it. Or Jake Vickery there might have just stayed on the tackle for a bit too long.
Yeah, Mullumbimby have improved out of sight compared to last year.
Roy Bell, that kick was just inside the 40. Well diffused there by Adam Walker. This is Walker now. Met there by Lindsay Beckett.
Looks a bit like Turbo Tommy Travojevic, old Adam Walker at the back there. He's got 6 foot.
The resemblance is there. He's a tall lad. Away it goes. Nice little hard run. Nice tackle there by Dennis Smith. Well assisted there by Jason Francisco. Billy Heddich looking for work.
Big now again with the run.
And he's forced a mistake, and it's going to be inside Mustangs half a field. Well defended there by Mullumbimby.
He's claiming that he didn't lose it, but I think it was pretty obvious. All the Mullumbimby boys knew it. They were giving it to him. Bit of a scrum for you for Mullumbimby, right on the halfway line. I dare say it would be. However long we've been into it.
We also want to give a chance to thank our major sponsor, the NRRRL sponsor of the game, Nova Skill, being a long-time sponsor. And, of course, our first match day live stream. Let us know what you think of the coverage. Let us know where you're watching from. And this is only going to be on the up and up to have another platform to view this great competition, as Mullumbimby now have it on the third phase of play. This is, sorry.
I was just going to Nova Skill. They do a great job skilling up people with disabilities and life challenges and get them back on their feet and put them into work. And we thank you for your sponsorship, Nova Skill. Great work.
Nice little chip and chase, and it's going to be well diffused there by the Mustangs. Mullumbimby to have another set of 6. They really put the pressure on Kev.
They look very dangerous down that left side, Mullumbimby. They've just missed out on 2 tries down there now. They've got the field goal coming, the line drop out. Good opportunity here.
Of course, coming up tomorrow, we are back online on the NRRRL live streaming page at Kingswood Smith Park in Ballina. We are featuring believed to be free match days, free games. Of course, A-grade Ballina versus Coogin, and we're featuring an under-18s competition tomorrow between Coogin and Tweed Coast. And in the ladies' tag, we have Byron Bay Red Devils versus the Ballina Seagulls. I'll be joined by Brett Saville in the commentary box for that one tomorrow. I hope you all enjoying the coverage for the grand final rematch. As we see there, Moolumbar Mustangs will get a penalty off the kick.
Yeah, he touched the ball onto someone that was in front of him. Still a ball error. They happen.
Could this be the first chance for Moolumbar to get back into this game, Kev?
I feel like they've been in this game yet. They've been giving away penalties every set.
It could be a tale of two halves, 40 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. As I mentioned before, this isn't the first dance for Moolumbar in the finals. They can get back into this one if nerves prevail. And that's a nice hard run there by Andrew Barnes. Set up for either side. They opted to go left. Passed off to Wade Kelly. Nice run there by Dylan Nash. 20 metres out. They're set deep on the left. Pass out. I think this is Adam Walker. Hard, solid defence by Mullen. This is the 5th and last. Do first points back and here for Moolumbar. Yes, they do. Or do they? They're going to get... Yeah, he's going to check with his assistants. He's given a try. First point for Moolumbar. Now it's 8 points to 4. Mullumbimby over Moolumbar.
Was the try scorer there? He's been put through with a beautiful pass. And Murbar, they're in the, not Murbar. Murbar on the board, yeah, and Mullumbimby in the in-goals for the first time this afternoon.
Jake Vickery, one of these prodigal sons from Moolumbar. He has scored, that's his tally of 5 tries in his 17 games this season.
He's got plenty of speed, no doubt about it, Vickery. Number 4 from Murbar. I wonder if he'll get this kick from the sideline. The reserve grade kicker from Murbar. Put one over from exactly the same spot. Wade Kelly with the kick. There's not much wind at the moment.
Nice little run up there by Wade Kelly. Just short of the face, had the distance, but couldn't quite get it over. Thus, now the score remains 8-4, Mullumbimby on top.
He actually missed a couple of kicks right in front against the Tweed Coast Raiders a couple of weeks ago. Wade Kelly.
Halfway through this first half here, it's 8-4 now. Mullumbimby over Moranbah. Nice little, nicely diffused kick off the kick-off. Is going to be met there by Castellano. 25 metres out. Mullumbimby don't want to undo this great work early. They caught Moranbah napping and forced them to make the mistakes. 30 metres out now in the second phase of play. Is going to be met there by Lindsay Beckett. Nice run up the centre. He's going to be met there by Malcolm McGrady. He's running down on the side of the field. This is Dapion. That was Joseph Besgrove gets it passed off. They're playing this one alongside a field. Nice run there by Cam Hull, the captain. He goes himself. One to beat. He's got it over. This is now going to be a chance now out of nothing. Moranbah to get back in front. Captain's run there by Caleb Howell makes it 8 apiece here with a kick to come. And you can just see it now, Kev, that this is the finals experience that Moranbah possess. They've featured in a number of grand finals, won one in 2016. And they know exactly what they need to do to keep into this game, and it is showing.
I'm impressed with their backline, their centres, their wingers, and their fullback. They all look very
And I can't quite catch the number. There is actually a player down for Moranbah. As we see, Scott Essex is about to come onto the field here. As on 20 metres in, I think this is going to be Wade Kelly again to take this kick. And over it goes. And just shy of it this way. 8 apiece now here in Moranbah. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here of the first match day here at Stan Seckham Oval in Moranbah. If you just joined us, other results during the day in the ladies' tag, Tweed Coast won 16-12 over Moranbah. In the 18s, Lower Clarence will progress into next week over. They defeated Maris Brothers 36-16. And in the first televised game that with the commentary that we just had, Moranbah getting up 32-12 over Kyogle Turkeys. That'll all progress into next week, and the opponents will be determined at tomorrow's match day in Ballina. As we get back here to live action here, 35 metres out. Moranbah looking to take the lead here against Mullum. We're at 18 minutes. I think the clock's working back here again. It's just restarting again. Can't quite make out how long there's left to go in this one, but we're Moranbah 40 metres out.
Oh, I thought he was going to get himself a penalty there. They're looking good, man. They're moving the ball amongst their forwards.
Van der Shaw, nice run there. And they might get a penalty if they do. There was a bit of a... And...
He's a workhorse for Francesco, but unfortunately on that...
Yeah, as we can see there, that was a bit of a brain snap there by Mullum. Perfect opportunity now for Moranbah to take grip on this game.
I think come down to who gets the least penalties. There seems to be a lot of penalties being given away. Discipline's going to win it for him.
And if you had to, you've got to have that pass in, oh dear. I was just literally about to say, just then, Kev, that it's all going to come down to test the nerves. You'd bank Moranbah with their experience in finals to had them all settle nerves. They know what to do. Mullum, this is their first dance in a long time. So it's all coming down to nerves, but then I'm corrected wrong with that play.
I was a bit surprised with Mullumbimby. Just at the last moment, they changed their team. Got a whole new different lineup compared to what we programmed. So.
We'll make do what we make do, though. 30 metres out inside the Mullum line. And they're set for either side here. They're opting to go to the right. This is Hadich, but he's met there by Vandershaw. He had a solid effort there in assisting in that first try as Hadich comes off.
Good defence from Besgrove there, number 9.
This is Dennis Smith. Mulchy to play it from the dummy. Nice run there by Matt Ashton. He's the lead try scorer for this Giants team. Versatile on attack. Fifth and last. Nice pass. Couldn't quite beat the defensive line there. He had no one. There was no one else that was going to catch him had he breached that, but nevertheless, it will be a changeover for Moolumbar as Troy Martin calls time. There is a Moolumbar play down, Kev.
Yeah, good defence there from Murbar. Making good yards, Mullumbimby, but just something on the last there. But in the end, it's a changeover. Time off for number 10 for Andrew Barnes. He's going to come straight off. Get a clap from he looks at a bit of pain in his facial expression there. Definitely not smiling. He's not happy at the moment. So the number 14 goes on. Adrian Dominic.
As time saves back on. Nice tackle there by, I think Roy Bell's involved in that play with Malcolm McGrady. Well, he's toying with that left-hand sideline. That was Darpion. He was toying with it, thought better of it. Played by Besgrove. Jake Vickery, the try scorer. They're opting for a one-on-one strip, won't get it. Troy Martin tells the play on. Besgrove passed off to Dominique.
Both these teams are going very hard at each other here.
That's what final footy's all about, Kev. That's what we want to see, and I hope you're enjoying it here on the live stream. That's why we've got this on here, guys, so you can enjoy this action. This is Wade Kelly. Nice crossfield kick. It's going to be met by Roy Bell. Well diffused. He's going to have this one in about 15 metres out from the line, on Mullumbimby line. Nice run up the centre. He's going to be caught there, and it's going to be another penalty to Mullumbimby.
Yeah, the old piggybacks down the field have been happening all day. I think it's just up the small bar side. They'll run over, I think, once they can get logistics right.
And that's all it's come down, and this is all it's really come down to. And the kick looked a bit shaky there, but it just got to where it needed to go. I think the wind might have helped that one, Kev.
I don't know who's going to win this game now, but I think about it. Like, they're very skillful side, Mullumbimby. Strong run there from the...
Watkin. It was Watkin. One of the changes we talked about earlier.
yes.
Yeah. And this will be Roy Bell to play it here from the dummy half, about 25 metres out from the Moolumbar line. This is Ingham. Well defended there by Remy Vanu. This is Smith who gets on to Francisco. Just short of there, 15 metres out. And they're not really set for a right side play. Left looks a bit scrappy, but that's where they're opting for. This is going to be Mulchy. McKay, sorry. This is going to be, I think, at the fifth and last. No, it's going to be the fourth phase. Now this will be the fifth and last. Well signalled there by Troy Martin. Bell, nice little chip up. They're opting for the catch. It's going to go forward. Moolumbar will have this out, and I think they'll have a restart about 10 metres out from the try line.
Number 18 come on, which is Dwayne Mosley.
Hard run there by Jake Vickery. He's been the standout thus far for the Mustangs. Nice run up the centre. Well defended there too by Reece Carruth. 30 out. It's going to be played there by Jake Bishop. Nice run by Bishop. Almost beats his opposite number, but he relinquishes the ball, gives it off to, can't quite make out the number from there. Inside the 40 still. And this should at least, they should at least have one player inside Mullumbimby half. It's on the halfway line. And they've opted to go right. They've caught Mullumbimby napping. But no, it's going to be 6 more. Hence why they didn't go for the kick there, Kev. Strong run. Very strong run. 20 metres out. Could this be the player that gets Moolumbar noses in front into this elimination semi-final?
These interchange players are coming on and they're having a dig. It's helping Murbar live.
20 on the side of the 10. If he catches, he scores. And he does. Troy Martin will confirm it.
Jack Bishop, he is quick. He has got some pace on him, Jack.
And that was Jack Bishop, the winger. Thus making it now 12-8 now. Moolumbar in front for the first time in this game with 10.5 to go in the first half. And it is Jack Bishop who is the leading try scorer in this competition with 24 tries to his tally. And he's just added to his tally. Scored 4 tries in a game against Kyogle and scored 2 lots of hat tricks versus Casino and Laura Clarence. He is definitely a player to look out for in the remainder of this final series and for the many years to come, Kev.
He might be the fastest player in the competition. He's definitely the quickest player on the field this afternoon. Jack Bishop.
So that's now making the score now 12-8. Kick to come from Moolumbar. 9.5 to go in this one. Hope you're enjoying the coverage there at home. Wade Kelly. Can he get it 3rd time the charm? Not quite.
He must be going close. They look very close, those kids.
He's getting there. 12-8 now, Moolumbar as it stands versus Mullumbimby. And I just think as this great, the cream is rising to the top, they've just chilled out a bit. They've got their attack. They're holding onto the ball. Mullumbimby, that did come off a set of 6. A repeat set of 6, sorry, should I say.
Yes, it's always good to get back-to-back sets. Did the kick off? Big one.
So now we can confirm 9 minutes left to go on this one. Moolumbar would love to have another try to get it out to at least a 2-try lead going into this one. Gives himself a bit of a buffer zone and the momentum, which is important in these finals games. He's going to be met there by, couldn't quite make it, Jack Ingham. They're set up for a deep left side play here. They are running on that left side. Besgrove is so versatile in the dummy half position. As I mentioned, he had one of the best players in that under-23 competition, not just for the Northern Rivers winning championship team, but for the whole tournament. He had an impressive final too down in Camden when they beat the Monaro Colts.
He looks like a good footballer. He gets out of dummy half beautifully.
And his off-season's going to be not quite, even depending how long Moolumbar stay here, he's still got at least another campaign coming his way with the country under-23s. We're so fortunate too, as a competition, to have 5 representatives in that under-23s country lineup.
Yeah, I think 3 of them.
3 of them are featuring tomorrow. Yeah. That I mentioned Michael Dwayne, who was actually the leading try scorer in that tournament. He impressed me so much in that tournament. He scored a hat trick in the final versus Monaro, as well as Benjamin O'Gorman for Coogin.
And there's also 3 for the Raiders. 3 Raiders players. So that's 8 competition.
Yes. And then, of course, the other I mentioned is Adam Coleman, who was actually the captain of the Northern Rivers under-23s. They'll all feature tomorrow in tomorrow's match day versus Ballina and Coogin. As I said, he breaks the line. That's going to be Mulchy. No one to beat. He's got one to beat. And it's going to be Matt Ashton. Game back on for Mullumbimby. And it is the leading try scorer, Matt Ashton.
He's a very skillful player, Matt Ashton.
12-all now. Kick to come. Mullumbimby to try and get the lead back with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
They're unpredictable.
And both leading try scorers are both featured today, putting on a treat for you in this live stream. And this is what it's all about, to show you all these up-and-coming players who you can see anywhere around the world at any time. This will also be replayed on YouTube. This is just to create great exposure so for these kind of plays. It's been a long time coming. And the book on Matthew Ashton, 16 tries. He too also scored 4 tries in a game versus Lower Clarence. And he's also bagged himself a hat-trick versus Northern United during the season, Kev.
Yeah, he scored a freakish try against the Tweed Coast Raiders the other day. He got thrown a bad pass and he just put it straight off the boot and made a chicken shot back out of it. Crossed over under the sticks. Very impressive.
So
Roy Bell to have the kick here. I'm back in it. Doesn't seem to kick it too high. He's a low, flat kick.
Roy Bell, can he make it out to 14-12, given a slight advantage for the Giants going into the second half. The wind has died off. Looks nice. He's just got it. He only just got it, but it all counts. 14-12 Mullum over Mooloolaba.
Well, that one was a high kick that actually went over the post.
It looked like it was going to be pushed to the right of the post there, and from my eye, looked like he might have just missed it.
Yeah, it looked like he missed that. Just the touch judges on that occasion, they both put their flags up.
It's game on back here in Mooloolaba. If you just joined us, 14-12 Mullumbimby over Mooloolaba. Mooloolaba, although don't want to, they've owned the middle portion of this first half, Mooloolaba. But who's going to take the momentum in? Thus far, it's Mullumbimby 5 minutes to go in the first half.
This is anyone's game. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be a massive second half.
What a final series this is going to be, and what a treat is it that we bring this as Troy Martin stops time. What a treat is this, and we're going to bring the whole final series for you, and of course the grand final. I was at that grand final last year, Kev, between Ballina and Coogin, and I've said it in my commentary during the representative series. That was the most intense grand final I had ever seen. Like, it just full of emotion, full of effort, and not to mention, I'm just so glad that we actually can now show this to the punters and to all the die-hard football fans out there.
Yeah, well, good. Both very classy sides. They come up against each other. And will it be a bolter of a game? A belter or a bolter?
And if it's only a portion of what that grand final was, you're still in for a treat. Let me tell you. Strap yourselves in tomorrow, guys, at Kingsford Smith Park in Ballina. We go live early tomorrow at 10:30. So have your Sunday morning breakfast, coffee, and then have a bit of lunch and then watch what is going to be a great day of football. A great final series too. But it's all about Mooloolaba and Mullumbimby at the moment with 40. We're about 4.5 left in this one in the first half. Mullumbimby, they'll be looking to extend that lead. Dad looked a bit high. Troy Martin agrees.
It's actually, even though it's 14 points to 12, it's actually 2 tries to 3. Mustangs haven't kicked a goal and Mullumbimby had a penalty kick. So
It's all come down to that early too. It's the Wayne Bennett play, as I was mentioning. There's a reason why he's the greatest coach to ever sit in the coaching box.
what about Jack Gibson?
I concur. It depends what side of the border you're from.
There's been some wonderful coaches.
I know. So Jack won 3 premierships?
At Parramatta, he did.
Yeah. So
He only liked to coach for 3 years or something like that at a club.
yeah. Well,
He was successful.
best coach. Okay, we can go best coach by capita. At the end of the day, Six is still going to be hard to beat. It should have been 7 in 2015, but we won't go there. As we go back live now, this is going to be Scott Essex, 25 metres away from the Mooloolaba line. And now this will be the try that will really put up the hopes of Mullumbimby. I think Heddich is back on. Billy Heddich. He's been solid all season, playing on the left side of field. Nice run. He's carrying that with one hand. Versatile run there by Carruth. They're set up. Cut out pass. Beckons. And I think he's lost it. Well gathered there by Mooloolaba. If he can get the... Oh, they're looking for the pass, but they opted against it. That was Darpion that picked it up.
unfortunate for Headich there. That would have been a great take.
And there's a one-on-one strip. Play on, says Troy Martin. What a lovely play there by Mullumbimby. And they'll get this one back. It's just been end-to-end stuff.
Has he just got on or something? The 11, he's jumping out of his skin.
Reece Carruth, I think that was. Mullum had this. Second phase of play. Playing left side of field. That's gone forward. I think that's going to... Yeah, that's a penalty. That was Troy Martin's call for a deliberate offside. I think you'll find with this final series, though, I think they're trying to give benefit of the doubt in the final series. Anyways, what B will be. And I think... Oh, not quite. I think he was going to go himself. Still 4 phases to play. Roy Bell playing on the... I think that's going to be... He's in! Yes, he is! Jack Ingham. Jack Ingham has extended the lead for Mullumbimby.
That's a lovely hit and spin from Ingham. But great work. I've got to give it a back to the hooker. He's awesome instead of Smith. And Roy Bell, they've got a great hooker halfback combination.
And right on the eve of half-time, and makes it 18 points to 10. Sorry, 18 points to 12. Mullumbimby over Mooloolaba. And that would probably be, thus far, if not for the future of this game, the most decisive try. So, only to extend their lead, thus also going in with the necessary momentum.
Well, after you fix this, Mullumbimby are going to be in front by 8 points, and they've 3 tries apiece. So you've got to have a good goal kicker in this competition.
Roy Bell, he's been impressive with the boot thus far in this game. And with the clock still ticking, there's just over a minute left. Mullum might get the ball back. Roy Bell to line this one up. He'll take his time though. And the kick, it diverts it over the black dot. Easy as you like, 18 to 12 now. Mullumbimby over Mooloolaba. And they want to try and get one last play out of this. There's only about 20 seconds left before this one's... Oh. They...
I really like this Roy Bell and Bennett Smith combination. And your mate Ashton.
And... Wouldn't say that was a short kickoff. They'll probably sit right on the hooter. That well dispersed there by Dylan Estrich. And as the hooter goes here, it is 18 points to 12. Mullumbimby over Mooloolaba. Kev, who did you stand out for the game thus far?
Actually, 20 points to 12. And
The 20.
So far, I've got to say the number 7 and the number 9 and Mullumbimby. Also, I thought the lock, Castellano, he's had a good dig too. They can all hold their heads up, but Murbar just need to, they need to convert their tries.
Mullumbimby started things off early. They made it took a little bit of time for Mooloolaba to get off the blocks, and Mullumbimby capitalised off it. Then in the middle of the game, we found that Mooloolaba went back into their rhythm. They know finals back at and they are not out of this game by any stretch. Could be a whole nother half in the second half, but then Mullumbimby made the most of Mooloolaba's mistakes. As we head into half-time now, will Mooloolaba find their way back into this game and move on to next week, or will Mullumbimby go on with this momentum? Half-time here at Stan Secamo for Mooloolaba. It is Mooloolaba Mustangs 12, Mullumbimby Giants 20. funny they couldn't get you.
Oh, I've got mine.
I'll get my mic. Yeah, I thought I'd bring mine. Try that.
Oh, yeah, Mazda 323. Mazda 323. Mazda 323. Oh, okay, happy days.
I'll bring that one tomorrow as well. Yeah.
So that's the massive difference, I'm sure. The 312, I think. To the Mustangs, because they can't make it.
Yeah.
They'd be better off having the hooker to reserve grade than playing first grade. Nothing worse than that. I know it's he should, as a car figure, at least get one. What colour is your Elantra?
Hey?
What colour Elantra did you use? I said, oh, what's that, Kia? Yeah, okay. Nice one. What's only got about 50, 60 goes in it? Not even. Just break it in, mate.
Yeah, so if you're coming from southeast, it's this way.
Do they get rid of the goats on the fucking on the hill at the lighthouse? You watched the Bachelor show?
Hey?
Bachelor? Have you seen that?
No, I can't say I have. Oh, I've probably years ago. I don't watch much mainstream TV.
Shit, this one's funny because the honey badger bloke. Yeah. Pretty funny, that honey badger. Yeah, I've got a couple of things in the fridge. Yeah, I'll go to the pub. Salt bar was on last night.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
But you just don't talk to him.
Yeah.
And don't.
Keep one distance from him.
Yeah. I think I'd say good day. Quick good day, but I don't want to get fishing out. He also knows that I'm a big lady.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So this is it.
But we'll balance it. Well, I'm going to have to keep an eye on Facebook when I'm on there. So So I've got Brett and Nathan watching it now. I just tell them, let us know how it goes.
Okay. Shit, mate. Coach is doing that to us.
I think there was a couple of injuries there. I know, I've got messages. I brought my own mic. I thought I could hook that up now, so.
I didn't say anything too important anyway. Well.
Drag you all the way down to Tweed for that.
That's the story of your life, talking and no one listening.
But, yeah, so you said, the doctor said it should come from that.
I wonder if I did say anything was working.
Oh, ex-player, I guess.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Steve, wide shot.
All right.
You're on.
Dwayne Neville, Kevin Ferrugia coming to you live from Stan Seckham Oval, Mooloolaba. If you just joined us, Mullumbimby are in front over Mooloolaba, 20 points to 12. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here on the first match day of the NRRRL Final Series for 2018 as the players come back out onto the field. Kev, what do Mooloolaba have to do to get back into this game?
Well, I think they're definitely in this game, but they need to not give away 12 penalties this half, and maybe if they score a try, it'd be nice to get the conversion and not have to score an extra 2 tries. Because we had a few technical difficulties in the first half, and apparently my microphone didn't work. But the main thing I pointed out was the score is 20 points to 12, and there's 3 tries apiece. Converting their goals and taking a penalty kick is all the difference. Murbar ready to kick off here, and Maybe ready to rep in. We're in for a big second half.
As Mooloolaba are now running right to left of your screen. They're playing in the sky blue, Mullumbimby in the gold and dark blue. And we're away here. Oh, and that's what Mooloolaba needed straight off the kickoff.
Yeah, a bit of luck there. He falconed it straight over the sideline off the kickoff. Should have a scrum feed here to Murbar, and hopefully if he gets some points and get a kick a bit closer to the post.
And it's 10 metres out from the Mooloolaba line. Could this be the play to get Mooloolaba back into this game? No, Troy Martin will tell him to play it back.
O'Day to feed the scrum. Take it from the back. Give it to
Kelly. 25 metres out. Wade Kelly. Up to the right side play. Gets it off to Dominique. And he's just been brought down there now, so he's about 15 metres out. Set up for a right side play. This is Basgrove. Nice little hit and spin there. And that could have been called a strip, but it's going to be called 6 more. 10 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. Basgrove. That's going straight to Dominique. He's dispersed there just short of the Mullumbimby line. They need to get back in quick there, Kev.
Yeah, great work from Basgrove, from dummy half. I reckon they're a big chance to go here. Kelly with the ball now. Having a run himself. He looks hard to tackle. He's a solid unit.
That was the third phase of play. Wade Kelly dispersed just shy of the line. Now Mooloolaba set deep. Cut out pass. Over it. That looked too easy for Mooloolaba.
Good to see Big New get a try. He's been working hard all afternoon and played nice and flat.
Dust now making the score 20 points to 16. Mullumbimby, Dust still in front over Moolumbar. So they can hear him. They say they can hear him, but they can hear him. But soft.
I'm just going to sound check. Mazda 323. Mazda 323. Ah, sweet. Happy days. We're back on Wade Kelly. Got one from right in front this time. Happy days. Score now 20 points to 18. Moolumbar on the comeback trail.
Strap yourselves in, sports fans. This could go to the wire. This game has been end to end, and if this is all that, if this is the start of what this final series is going to be, you're in for a real treat. Of course, we've got Ballina and Coogee tomorrow, the grand final rematch, and today's opponents, well, today's winner, their opponents will be determined the runner-up of that match, and the runner-up of that match will also host play gets back underway here. Nice tackle there by Dwayne Mosley. Left side play. It's going to be met there by Lindsay Beckett.
Good running from Dominique off the bench. He's still going.
Oh, nice.
He's just got himself an extra 15 metres.
Let's go to play from dummy half. And nicely tackled there by Watkins. Mitchell. Hard run met there by Dwayne Mosley. 40 metres out. This is Besgrove. Nice dummy run there by Joe Besgrove. Pass out to the left side. It's going to be met by Roy Bell. He's assisted there. Quite make out the number. And there's going to be 6 more again for Moolumbar. And this is what I thought. This could be a game of 2 halves. It's going to be a nice run there by Vandershoe. They're set deep once more in the first phase. Nicely tackled, passed off. I think this is Besgrove with it. He's going to go himself. Not quite.
Just must be close, Besgrove. He's rolling along there, I think. He's going to play it back for Kelly. Kelly's giving it. Big new going in. No.
So is this on the fourth favour play? This is going to be Besgrove to play it. And that was going to be a penalty all day.
So we should take the 2 here. They're 2 points behind. Penalty right in front. They haven't. They've done the right thing. He's going to go in, Vickery. Vickery is scored. Beautiful work. Jake Vickery, second try of the afternoon. That was just too easy. That's why you never take the 2, I reckon. Never take the 2. Great try, Vickery.
And once again, it was Jake Vickery scoring a deuce for today's game here at Moolumbar. Thus now making the score 24 points to 20. Moolumbar now back in front. He's a prodigal son, one of many here, as I mentioned, Jake Vickery.
Well, he's got a lot of speed, that's for sure. He never looked like being touched there by any of the Mullen players. And they've jumped out of the box in the second half, just exactly the way Nathan Jordan, the coach of Moolumbar, would have been hoping.
Moolumbar looking to get it to a converted try lead. He's just joined us. 24 to 20 now. Moolumbar have come back. Sitting right in front of us, I believe that is the Grant Cook Cup, as I mentioned at the start of the broadcast.
All right.
Goes over and not quite getting over. Still we're going to try and reach here, 24 to 20.
That's 22 to 20 there.
22 to 20.
But yes, we're looking at the Grant Cook Cup. As Dwayne explained, it's Grant Cook played for both of these clubs. He was unfortunately killed 2 years ago. The year that Moolumbar, he was playing for Moolumbar at the time, and they came back to win the premiership for him.
Great tackle there. I think that was Matt Ashton. Been impressive in both attack and defence. He's met it there by Reece Carruth. It's hard tackle there by Reece Carruth.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Carruth. There's not much to him, but he throws.
And this is now another chance for Mullumbimby to get back. This has been so seesawing.
Put that down to Carruth there, just 2 hard tackles. He throws his whole body at the defender. And they're fundamental error there from Mulbar.
How's that going, boys? All right?
Perfect.
Yeah, better. It's good we had that Facebook feed.
Play starts now 30 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. Nice solid tackle there. And a sea of Mustangs defenders. They do not want to get Mullumbimby noses back in front of this one. Nice hard tackle. 25 out. And we've got about 31 minutes and change left to go in the second half here.
Ingham, big run from Ingham again. They scored a try in the first half, leading into the break, and he looks very dangerous.
This is Castellano, one of the try scorers today. 15 out. Mullumbimby to hit that nice little dummy run into playing on the left side. He's well defended. Well defended there by the Mustangs.
He's sharp, that number 9.
And the corner.
Oh!
That plays off.
6 again. That's a line dropout, I think.
His foot was just the touch as he was going for the play.
Had the right mindset.
Yeah, it's worth a try. I like him. I think he's an exciting little number 9.
He had both feet out when he went for that.
Yep. No, he's pointing to the line dropout spot.
Okay. Oh no, I think it's going to be a scrum feed.
Oh yes.
Scrum feed to the Mustangs.
Well, yeah, missing a football. Where's the bloke holding the? Oh no.
Interesting.
It is Mullumbimby.
Anyway, here we go. Roy Bell plays it. Oh, he couldn't get onto it. It's Mustangs to do something with it if they can. There is a gap on the left side.
Great work, Vickery. He just put the pressure right on him there and tackled him to a point where he couldn't not control the ball.
So this will be a second tackle set there. That was called up there by Troy Martin. Dominic, good solid run, just shy of the 50-metre line. Second phase of play.
He's had a marvellous game, Dominic, off the bench, and so is this bloke, Vagnui. Vanu, it's a silent G, Vanu.
Oh, nice little down in the middle there, that was Sam.
He's coughed it up, unfortunately.
It's been a game of both halves. Mullumbimby to have it 20 metres out.
This is anyone's game. This will literally come down to the wire. 29 minutes to go and 50 seconds.
And despite how this game goes, if Mooloolah go on with it from here, Kev, you've got to say that this is not a Mullumbimby. Like, with their form coming in, they've been a bit patchy coming in to the final series. Like, their last win, well, they had their last loss against, I think it was Maris Brothers last week. And then they only had like 1 point from their last 3 games. I think they had a draw with Casino. I think their last win, and then that's a penalty out of Mooloolah. Not what Mullen needed.
I think Mooloolah need to get the swing involved again. Jack Bishop, and the fullback Adam Walker. It's like they got 2 Tom Travojeviches on the field. Nice kick for touch there from Kelly.
As I made mention, their last win came against Northern United, 44-36, and they were cruising in that game, and then they made a few changes and then let them sort of a bit close to comfort. Until then, they got out of the fire against Byron Bay back in June, and they went on 1 point out of 4 games, including against today's opponents, that 24-18 defeat in Mullins. But though they really stepped it up today, they're still right into this game as they play it with 10 metres out. This is Kelly. Well defended there by the Giants.
a little bit flat here at the moment, but we're going to get out to victory.
Besgrove with it. Gets it out too. Samo
Oh,
dispersed there by Mullen, and they'll have a set of 6, 10 metres out. Well diffused.
that was a poor kick, unfortunately, from the 580. O'Day, he's kicked it straight into the shins of the Mullen player. Who really gathered. Oh, they're on now, Millbar.
Got this one back.
Oh, no.
And it's going to now be a penalty to Mullen. Oh, dear.
Oh. There's a lot going on out there in this game. We have 27 and a half minutes on the clock. I've got no idea who wins this.
This is anyone. You feel that this is a replica of the Broncos South game from Thursday night. Well, Broncos went out to an 18-0 lead. Then South had all the ball, made it 18-all, and Broncos didn't have any ball for 25 minutes into the second half. But now it's just whoever holds. I have that same belief into this game, Kev, that whoever can hold on to the ball that's got this game with 27 minutes out left in this second half.
Yeah, well, good running out of their own half here from Mullen Bimby. Playing it back for the 9, Dennis. And here goes Ingham.
Nicely hit there by Ingham. Besgrove there looking for work. As you can see, he's having. I think he's clutching at his elbow there. I hope that's nothing major for Joseph Besgrove, because he is the key player for Moolumbar. And a call for pass. You see Joseph Besgrove there in back play.
Well, he had some help from the crowd there to call that forward pass, but it was pretty close, that's for sure.
Joseph Besgrove reminds me of Andrew McCulloch. He's Damien Cook. He is just. Well, let's put it this way, that would be catastrophic if he came off now. But I think he's okay now.
Oh, he's alright. Yes.
His left arm's like...
He was looking in the scrum in no time. O'Day defeated.
40 metres out. O'Day feeds it. This is Kelly.
Walker with a run.
Nicely run there, nicely defended. And 40 metres out. And now, I'm trying to think of the last time there was a completed set of 6, Kev. That was, I don't think there wouldn't have been more than say, a couple in this half alone.
Well, they're making some good yards now, but Dominic is,
And there we go. And just as I said that, in fairness, it's actually Mullen Bimby that touched it, so Moolumbar will get another set of 6 coming in.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for Moolumbar to take the lead in this game. Well, they currently have the lead, but they kick away by more than 2 points.
He's just joined us. It's 22-20 Moolumbar. Their nose is in front over Mullen Bimby. We've about 25 minutes left to go. Kelly. Billy Herdich comes off. Well diffused, 25 metres out. Besgrove to play it. There's Wade Kelly. Nicely brought down. Yeah, you'd think like if Moolumbar can get this next try, they can, like in our game previous, that they will, like their reserve grade counterparts, they'll go on with it. They've got that mentality to really put teams to the sword when it's right at the death.
Yeah, definitely. A big chance. Just sort of hands it out wide here. We go Besgrove onto O'Day. Oh, the intercept!
Intercept with no one to beat! Oh, I think that is going to be...
It's Ashton.
Twice they knows that, but they're not out of trouble. And that's going to be passed up. Go! Either! Not quite. Oh no, that could be a penalty.
That's fair penalty.
Wow, what a play.
What about the speed from Jack Bishop? He covered that ground so quickly to get across and tackle.
Took the speed of Jack Bishop to stop it.
Michael, it was...
They're not out of trouble yet, they're over! No! Troy Martin told him to replay it.
Plenty of excitement here this afternoon, that's for sure.
The crowd is going wild here. And I tell you what, they had Moolumbar at 6s and 7s with that play. But they have been in this before, Moolumbar. They know what to do.
How exciting is an intercept? It looked like Melbourne were going in for a try then.
Here we go. Got to know with this set of 6 more. Maybe get the noses back in front. This is going to be Dennis Smith to play it. Peru fronts himself. Might get through the keyhole there. This is Smith and he's knocking on. It's just been too much of this in this game.
Oh, it's on, bit of pushing and shove there.
Afters here. Tensions are mounting here in 10 second oval here, Moreland.
That's a painful mistake from Mullen. Very painful indeed. The simple error right in front.
They had Moolumba on the ropes, Kev. That I for all money had no one to beat, and it took the leading try scorer, Jack Bishop, to stop it.
Oh, he's quick.
And Mullen Bibby, they even had numbers there, but I suppose he was unawares there for Rez Karoof too. He didn't know he had him on the left side. As play continues now, Moolumba with it 15 metres out from their own line. 22 minutes left to go in the second half. Well dispersed there with the likes of Malcolm McGrady. 30 out, second phase of play.
They're looking lazy here, Mullen. They're not getting quite back on side.
I think that might have taken a bit of their enthusiasm out, that play. They should have been owed for money, Kev. As a kicker, there's Jack Bishop. Can he actually score one of his own?
Wow.
And it was well diffused there by Dylan Estridge.
That's great work for Mobar to make that tackle, but what about the speed of Jack Bishop?
This is Bolchie. Okay. Well dispersed. Second phase of play. They're still inside their 10 metres. Nice little run up they're toying with the sideline. Away it goes down 20 metres out. And as things now calm down, Mullumbimby need to settle their nerves. There's only 2 points in it and a truckload of time left. That was passed off by Dennis Smith. Nice tackle there. Mustangs are holding it. And another set of 6 has not been completed by Mullen.
Wow.
That is what's costing, man. Only that, Kev.
Massive raps to Jake Vickery. His defence has been awesome, second to none over there. And he's also scored 2 tries this afternoon for Melbourne. Really a bit of a push and shove there. The tensions are rising.
Let us know how you are enjoying this at home, guys. This is, if you're feeling the atmosphere here, it is electric. And what a start to the final series. You couldn't ask for anything more coming into this one. And help us if there's extra time, Kev.
Yeah, well, there's a massive game on tomorrow as well. We've got Coogin versus Ballina at Ballina.
Good boy.
There's
Grand final rematch.
O'Day with the ball now. Strongly met, good hit.
Well run there by O'Day. He's got it into 25 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. Wade Riley. Nice run there, flick pass, couldn't get it into the hands of Jack Bishop.
That might be 6 again.
Mullumbimby. They were appealing for a knock on, they've got it.
Gotta give a rap to Karoof, the 11 for Mullumbimby. He's a dead set machine in defence, and he's a little wiry sort of runner of the ball.
Dominique has just come off the field.
Oh, what a great sync from Dominique. He's probably made 250 yards this afternoon.
Into the final quarter now of this match here in the elimination semi-final. And it's actually going to be Wollongong to play it. Away it goes now. This is Kelly. Away it goes to Walker. Nice run by Walker. Gets into the hands there. The time with the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Doesn't quite get him out. Adam Walker to play from the dummy half. Away it goes. This is Kelly. Toying with the sideline. He's going to go himself. He's met up by a wall of Giants defenders. Stopped in his tracks. And dummy run. He's going to go himself. There you
He's
go.
in. Adam Walker.
Adam Walker gets it from the dummy half. What a nice little dummy run inside the corner. And then it could break the hearts of Mullumbimby. 26-20 Moolumba.
He did that. He makes it look easy. He is literally this bloke, a dead ringer for Tommy the Turbo Travojevic from Manly in New South Wales.
And he needed every bit of his frame to get over and slide into the corner there, Adam Walker. Impressive game. That's also 2 tries for him today. And that's now making it 26-20 with a kick to come.
So
it's going to be Moolumbar that they know too well how to win finals games. And Mullumbimby, they have come to play for this one, but I think there was that intercept try that they couldn't quite. That's really, you can look at it now, the hands are on the hips. It's sad to see.
I reckon they had a big chance. I'm not riding Mullumbimby off yet. It's still 18 minutes on the clock.
And the way this is going,
I don't reckon he'll get this. He hasn't looked like kicking anything unless it's from right in front this afternoon. So no offence to Keller. I'll be very impressed if you get the kick. And I'll eat my hat.
This way, Kelly.
But yeah, I can't ride off this Mullumbimby side. We saw with the intercept how things can come out of nothing, even though he didn't score off that try. I thought it was still dangerous work.
The breeze is now coming from the Gold Coast side of field. And the sun glaring up, and it's got the heights. It's good! Go get the Northern Fork and sauce, Cam.
Yeah,
it's got that.
Just putting a bit of tomato sauce on the old Cuba.
And that looked every bit sweet. 28. It's now 28-20 Mustangs. They've got it over now, over a try. And if you think I can just make out 17 minutes to go in this one, another try would really knock the stuffing out of Mullumbimby here. You can't discourage them for heart.
Yeah, definitely more party to score next. If they want to put him away.
Adam Walker gets it away. The try scores there to Vanu.
I was just about giving him man a match this afternoon. Vanu, he's been awesome, hasn't he? Been hard to pick one.
I'd have to say Jake Bishop for me is so far.
He's played pretty good.
That was a Scott Sattler's kind of try. I know it wasn't along the sideline, but he is having an impressive game.
Yeah, I reckon he'll score another try. Jack Bishop.
He is the leading try scorer. He knows too well about the try line.
He's definitely the quickest player in the competition.
Even faster than Shannon Walker. He's lining up tomorrow for Coogin.
Oh, yes. No, I reckon I'd have Jack Bishop.
Caleb and also the Benjamin O'Gorman for Coogin as well is also quick.
Should have a race on grand final day. The best from every club. Great take at the back there from McCulley.
Nice little step. He's met there by Jack Bishop. 15 out. Bishop there, always looking for work. And then Sam O'Day. 35 minutes out from Milan. This is Hedich. He's had an impressive game.
Mullumbimby making a quick change here, bringing back on their workhorse.
Looking like a bear of a sore head out there, Billy Hedich. He's looking a bit doughy. He's gone off into the back play. 40 metres out.
There's good defence from Norbar.
Passed off by Scott Hogan. They're calling him napping. That is well picked up by Jake Figgery. Caught Adam Walker off guard.
Very exciting stuff there from Roy Bell.
15 minutes to go, 28-20 Moolumbar Mustangs over Mullumbimby. This is Adam Walker. He's got one to beat. Passes it away to
Bishop.
Bishop goes himself. Does go himself. Gets his second try. And that will get Moolumbar in the books, no doubts. 32-20, Moolumbar over Mullum.
Well, how easy did Adam Walker make that look, running through the hole, and then he had his little mate backing up, Jack Bishop. The two flyers for the team.
Once again, Kev, you said a try was coming for him.
I wouldn't surprise me if those two score another try each. I think Mullumbimby now might have had their season, unfortunately.
And you can just pinpoint how each game goes, as we called it in the reserve grade game, Kev. I really felt that hurt them more ways than one, not getting that try from the intercept. That was a gift, because I just saw they look deflated now, Mullum.
Norbar came out in the second half. The magical words of Nathan Jordan must have been soothing to all their ears, and they've come out and basically put him to the sword. Mullumbimby, they are still possibly a chance of winning this, but the way Norbar are playing, especially with these backs of theirs, Jack Bishop, Walker, and on the other side, Vickery.
Little Jimmy step.
Got that one.
And easy to like there. Dust now making the score 34 points to 20. Wollongbar over Mullen. 13 and change left to go in this one. Wollongbar win. This will be their last home game of the season. They've just, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast there, Kev, they've had 3 games out of 8 on the road. If they're going to go deep into this final series, they're going to have to dig deep. This is a now desperate kick-off now for Mullen. And they're not going to get it. It's going to go up the sideline. Yeah. That's going to be good. That's going to be Besgrove on the sideline. Lost his footing. But what a run there by Joe Besgrove.
Great work from the tap back to Besgrove. Great work indeed. They're looking good. Nurbar, they want another try.
And that's the captain, Caleb Howell, and he's unfortunately dropped this one. He scored one of the nice captain's run, Caleb Howell.
So you pack down a scrum here, Mullumbimby to feed. Mullumbimby haven't given up yet, that's for sure.
And I'm just looking at so many interesting observers here. Everyone, there's more people standing there on the grandstands. No one's leaving early for this one. And no doubt, this support base here for Wollongbar will be there on the road. Will come next Saturday if they can hold on in this one. The way it goes now. Well, it's just a matter of, do they have the short dart up the M1 to Coogin, or they make a day trip of it to Ballina? All that will be determined tomorrow.
Well, if I'm going to have a guess in that one, I reckon that they'll be playing Coogin next week, Nurbar. That's my guess.
Soon see. Hope you can all tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a cracking day at Kingsford Smith Park in Ballina tomorrow. I'll be there with Brett Saville. And cover the entire final series. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is going to be a great initiative, hopefully, for the year.
Jeez, he's quick.
Nice run there by Matt Ashton. He's still got legs on him. They can possibly, it's fifth and last, but they need to get something here. It's desperation play, if there ever was one. He's sort of running backwards.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be put in. Well defended there by the Mustangs.
He just running a bit sideways there, they put him into touch. Ian's about to come back on for Mullumbimby. He had a good dig in the second half. In the first half, sorry.
So this will be Wade Kelly now to play it now. 45 minutes out. And there's no disputing now. One more and it's good night, Irene. If Mark can do something here. Because they're looking at now, they're already looking at free scoring plays from here. And time is not on Mullen's side.
Great offload. Great offload from Vanu there. He's had a great game, the big number 8 for.
There's been a back touch.
That's going to be. That's nothing wrong with that.
There is going to be words said. And they've given away a penalty.
Great help from the touch judge there.
I think Troy Martin must have heard something he didn't know. He's caught for a leg. Wollongbar want to finish this one in the books. Wade Kelly kicked it. Nicely kicked. And just bounces off the roof of the grandstand here.
10 more minutes to go.
That's great. It's like his arm's still a little bit, he's still hanging off his arm a little bit. Just, I think he's kind of protecting it. Hopefully it's nothing that's going to affect him for next week if the Stangs actually do get there. That was Besgrove playing it. When we do.
Oh, they're coming under the wet sail now, Nurbar. I think we're going to see Jack Bishop going for another try here.
And all this is coming from Kev. Not so much form going into this, but it's experience in the finals. This is finals football.
Goes a long way.
And Wollongbar have it in droves. That's nothing. If Mum can only do what they're doing. This is Kelly again. He's had so much ball today. Can he get a try himself? They're set deep on the left-hand side of the field. Besgrove to play it. Nicely played deep, and I think that's going to be... No, it's going straight to Mullumbimby.
He was a bit too short of that pass, O'Day, to his running second rower. Just couldn't keep the ball, unfortunately, but here comes Mullen.
Nice run, but he's going to be well dispersed there about 25 metres out from the Mullumbimby line. Away it goes now. This is nicely tackled there by Killian Biltoff. 40 metres out. Nice run up the centre there. couldn't quite get the number.
That's the number 9.
Right, number 9, that is Dennis Smith. Okay.
This is everything, I think, for Mullen. This is their last throw of the dice, really. We're down by 14. There's 8 minutes on the clock. They've got to do something right now.
Now or never. And barely 8 minutes left. This is Roy Bell. He's had an impressive game. Cut out pass, gets it out to Jack Ingram. This is Matt Ashton. If anyone's going to score a try, it'll be him. This is the 5th and last. They've all on this play now for Mullen to stay in this one. Nice kick. And I think it's going to be deep. If otherwise, Jack Fett.
Oh, wow.
No, it's going deep.
Nicely
defended there by Jack Fisher.
Yeah, very well left. They can be very nerve-wracking in those situations. Do I pick it up or do I let it go? Right option taken there.
With 7.5 to go.
So we'll still give Mullen a chance. We need a mistake from the Mustangs right now. Otherwise, I feel that Millbar have won this game. Just play Millbar play instead of 6. They've won it.
Jack Mitchell's about to come on now for Moranbah as they can't get onto inside the 40-metre line.
Oh,
Nice tackle there.
a headlock.
He might have undone it. Troy Mark's giving him the benefit of the doubt. That was Matt Upton. He's done an impressive game.
Wow.
That looked a bit.
What a hit from him.
Troy Martin signals across the chest. A reprieve there for Mullen.
He
Plays it into Cole Alsop.
He didn't like that, the number 14, Wade Riley for the Mustangs.
Hard play there by Mullen. They've defended well, Mullen. It's just that Wollongbar are really coming. They're really the 4th, 5th gear, going into 5th gear right now. And I think that looks like a nasty injury. I don't quite know who that is, but that looked nasty. It looked like he was bent in the tackle.
The Wollongbar, to me, they look like. I think a big factor to them winning this game, they look a bit fitter. I think they're definitely the fitter of the two sides, Maribor. And they've got a great backline. Everyone on their backline's had a dead set blinder.
That looked like a nasty tackle, as I was saying. His legs were bent at the tackle. Hopefully it's nothing major.
Oh, it's a Walker. Walker's down.
It's Walker, is it?
It'd be a big loss for Maribor for next week. But hopefully he does get up.
He was responsible for the majority of their attacking play today. That looks nasty.
He's not happy.
Hopefully it's only just a cramp.
Oh, he's done his ankle.
It didn't look good, Kev.
That's it. His ankle he's already had his ankle strapped. This could be bad news for Maribor.
He's been carrying him this game.
Well, it's his right ankle and it's already strapped.
You wouldn't know the runs that he's had today. He's been so impressive.
His strapping is over his boots, so I'd say he's got that strapped up at half time. But
I'm hoping it's nothing that will keep him out of.
This is a massive loss though for Maribor because he's been one of their best.
Dominique is coming on as his replacement.
He'll get him home, Dominique. He's got a few hit-ups next to his name. Big clap there from the Maribor crowd.
The crowd has clapped off Adam Walker. Nice hard fend there by Zach Mitchell. He means business.
Ball from Zach.
That's gone to Besgrove. Besgrove is just so versatile up the middle. Gets it away to Kelly. Gets it away, that's Allsop. Sorry, Dominic goes himself. This will put it to bed.
He's a dead set machine. Dominic, they're just bouncing off him.
Besgrove to play from dummy half, 10 metres out. This is.
He goes Bishop. Oh no, wrong way. Kelly.
By Kelly, he's got it all to beat. I don't think he's going to get that one. No. I think that was nicely defended there by Malcolm McGrady just to divert that. Because otherwise that was going to be good night, Irene.
Yeah, I would like to have come this way on that play. Doesn't matter when you're up by 14, I suppose. There's 6 to go. Mum and Mindy need to enter the field try here.
Let's see what they can do. Play gets started here. The crowd. I hope you're enjoying this at home. I'm sure everyone at the ground is loving this. Hope you're enjoying it here on YouTube. Nice run up the middle there. Nice tackle there by Sam O'Day. Inside the 40. As this game here is about to come to a close, we're in the final 6 minutes. They get inside to Moolumbar side of field. And Nolan's got this one off.
Oh, he flicked it out the back there.
Nicely brought down. Can Mullumbimby really make this game interesting? As we saw it a few weeks ago, 14 points on principle isn't impossible to get from here. As the Canberra Raiders made it against the Canterbury Bulldogs, they were 14 up a similar scoreline.
Must score in this set of 6. On this set of 6, they must score. Otherwise it's all over, red over, I dare say. Roy Bell comes back in for a run.
There by Roy Bell, he decides to bring it right, they can't get to him. Well, he just brought down now. This is the 5th and last, they've set well and attacking.
Wow.
For left side. And there it goes.
Yeah.
Should see them through themselves to next week.
Yeah, I'd pretty much say that'll be Mullumbimby's season right there. They can hold their heads up very high at Mullumbimby. I remember last year them not being such a strong side as this year. They led in the comp at one point. They had a draw with the Tweed Coast Raiders, the minor premiership.
They beat Ballina in the first game this year.
There you go, they beat Ballina. Big things to come. I'd say they'll be even stronger for it next year. Especially if they keep a few of these players. Especially, I think their best player today has probably been Ashton from Mullumbimby. He's had a good game, number 4.
And it was during like 7 or 8 games this season, they were on top of the comp. They were in the top 2 for the majority of the comp. And they just, I think it's not so much them, it was so much that Ballina, because Ballina had a slow run into the competition. I just think it's Ballina and Tweed Coast went up to another level, and that's just the quality of this competition, and why we're so fortunate to have a live stream now. So all you at home, and people are not even from this region, people like who are footy diehards watching this through the majority of the country network, football network, can see what an amazing competition this is. It's just, I mean, the amount of NRRRL players that have graduated from this competition is all, and it's all in here for showcase.
Yeah, there'll be people watching this all over Australia, no doubt, I'm sure.
I'm on good authority that's watched all over the world.
Really?
Yes.
Around the world. There you go. Mullumbimby giving away a penalty. Really? Canada?
Canada and the US.
Goodness, there you go, eh? We're being held hello over there to all our American friends.
Though I think it's, it'll be in the early hours of Saturday morning over in the US now, so I think it might be at least the replay.
Okay.
They're in for a treat.
Well, they're in for a try here. No, but they got one more shot.
You know, wants to expand over into the US.
Well, I'm sure they'd like that eventually. There's a lot of, they do have rugby league over there.
Say that, Kev, I think Mullumbimby's got himself another one. Matt Mullen's got himself a double. That is thank you and good night now for Moolumbar.
Very good on the back line. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No bar, outstanding.
That now makes the score now 38-20. There's no going back here from now. Moolumbar will go into next Saturday, and they will play the runner-up of Ballina and Coogin, which will be played tomorrow afternoon. And I can guarantee you that all these supporters here from Moolumbar will be strapped into their seats on YouTube tomorrow on the live stream, seeing who their opponents are going to be.
Well, it's worked out really well for them because they won reserve grade today too. So next week they'll be playing first in reserve grade at the same venue. Is that correct?
They'll be playing. Whoever's a runner-up tomorrow, they'll be heading. So this is Moolumbar's last game.
So they'll both be at the same venue. Yeah, that's right. Which will either be Ballina or Coogin. But great, well, I think Moolumbar with a better side, Moolumbar, the Mustangs, they deserve the win this afternoon.
34-20 now.
I'm happy to give you, you're obviously leaning towards the number 90 if you're more in a match. I can accept that. I think he had a pretty good game.
And Wade Kelly.
Yeah, it was only once I started getting into him about his goal kicking that he started putting them over. So I'll take a bit of credit there, yeah.
36-20 Moolumbar Mustangs putting on a show. Their final home game in front of their loyal supporters.
Yeah, so it's the Saturday game next week. These boys get to play on Saturday.
And if Coogin there, you'll be there with me, Kev, in the box.
Oh, well, Coogin? Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So you'll get to see that sparring, quick kick, and that's forward every day of the week. Nice kick, though, had the perfect spiral on it.
Well, that was hard to catch those kicks, definitely.
Wow.
I'm glad they went for it, though. Why not? In the last minute.
Yeah, well, I don't even think they'll
No,
worry about the scrum.
I don't think they will either. There's not
Shake hands and
really
drink and
much of an incentive. The players are probably thinking about their first beer at the courthouse hotel. The whole town goes back.
40-20 now. It was 22-20 about 20 minutes ago. And as I mentioned, it was how things, and I can assure you it would have been different if Mullum had have got that. Well, what's happened here?
Oh, they are going to pack it.
It's a mere formality, I don't know. I'll probably get one play out of this. Wollongbar won't be going back to just taking that first gear.
He should have run backwards then, that would have been funny.
10 seconds to go left here in Sten-Second Oval, Wollongbar. Wollongbar put on a clinic. They showed a real finals performance as Wade Kelly goes out. To the next weekend of finals. They won a pretty decisive victory at the end there. 40 points to 20 over Mullumbimby.
Great sportsmanship shown by both teams. They're all shaking each other's hands. They look like they all know each other. Good mates. It's the nature of the competition that we're in, isn't it?
And I'm sure Graham Cook would have been proud of that too. Would have been great to see Wollongbar going into next week. Mullumbimby, they can certainly hold their heads up high.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a great improvement on season compared to last season. They'll be better for it next season.
And everyone here in Wollongbar now can be strapped into their chairs and see what an epic blockbuster contest of the grand final of last year being brought between Ballina and Coogin. I know Ballina's going to have a big turnout. They are featuring, I believe, two teams. Two teams are featuring there in the ladies' tag, so they'll be there early, right till the very end. So, Kev, final thoughts in today's game here at Wollongbar?
Yeah, it'll be a good week for Wollongbar next week. Final thoughts, great game of football, and I think the better team won on the day.
And other than your mic, Dana, what a successful first live stream here. Hope this is a start of many things to come.
Yeah, we'll get better, I'm sure, and a little mic issue, but it doesn't matter.
Love working with you again, Kev.
Oh, thanks, Dwayne. It was a pleasure.
And looking forward to doing it again over the final series. As the Grand Cook Cup now is going to be presented to the Wollongbar Mustangs. 40-20 winners here. They will now eagerly find out who their final opponents will be. Will it be a trip up the M1 to Coogin, or will they be heading down to Ballina, which they know too well in the final series. Full time here at Sten-Second Oval here in Wollongbar. First semi-final is in the books. Wollongbar Mustangs 40 to the Mullumbimby Giants 20. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, folks. And please do join us tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. As myself and Brett Saville will be on deck to bring you all the coverage from Kingsford Smith Oval in Ballina. Thank you and good evening.
Great work.
No worries. That's good. So Ballina tomorrow?
I've been waiting on you all day to be singing a song and you haven't. You've had the bloody mic, you never sang us a song, mate.
I'll bring with me for all the games. Alright. How that work.
We'll get a karaoke board for you.
Hey, the guy I'm working with tomorrow actually.
Fair enough. Okay.
So he's an old, like an 80s, 70s. So I'll mention that in a couple of weeks tomorrow. If you pass down a song, it'll work. That's cookie down. Okay, Steve, I'm going to cut you. Have they done this race? They must do. Okay, mate, you're free.
I'll let you finish up, mate. Good talking to you again. Keep up, put in that stuff you need to put in, that'll be good.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to
do any harm.
I believe, and I'm disappointed that I've left this here, and the kids are going back in the back room.
If they don't change their ways, we're going to be in dire straits. That's what some of them say. Well, fine.